Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiba at kakaibang plataforma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating TechieMommy, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I was having some technical difficulties. Naayos ko na po. Pero hindi ko maayos yung monitor ko. But anyway, happy Thursday everyone. Andito na naman po tayo sa ating mga usap-usapan regarding technology at ang buhay online and how our lives are affected and affected by technology, of course. Ang ating mga headline ay mostly about yung Afghanistan, about yung variant viruses. But today we are going to talk about, of course, daily, of course, yung mga breakthroughs na technology because ayun naman ang ating purpose dito rin sa Buhay Online ay para magkaroon ng mga karagdagang kaalaman regarding the use of technology in our lives in a feasible way or yung mas productive way na pag-apply ng technology sa ating mga buhay, especially in this pandemic situation. Okay. Unahan natin sa balita, of course. We've been talking about yung medical breakthroughs kahapon, di ba, in the past days regarding technology. Nakakuha na naman ako ng email and text regarding yung mga trabaho na nagagawa online or itong pandemic situation na ito na because nawala ng mga trabaho yung mga nagpa-personal appearance or visit sa mga kliyente. And marami tayong nagagawang trabaho naman online, okay? Ano yung mga prominent skills of online Filipino workers, alright? Yan yung gustong malaman ng maraming tao, okay? So that they can see where they can qualify, alright? So, sandali lang, hindi ko makita yung sarili ko sa Facebook. Bakit? Let's see why. I'm online naman, right? Bakit hindi nag-e-effect dito sa aking I'm online, right? Bakit wala dito sa phone ko? Anyway, siguro mamaya lalabas siya. But anyway, so I'm not monitored on my phone. I don't know why. Am I broadcasting? Can somebody please let me know if I am online? Anyway, but it shows here on my lap. There you go. I have view. So, online naman ako. Kasi sa aking cellphone, hindi ako lumalabas na online sa Facebook. But here on my laptop, finally yung OBS ko ay gumagana at nakikita ko na meron nanonood. Good morning, happy Thursday, welcome, okay? So, I was saying na may mga nagtatanong ko, ano-ano yung mga trabaho ba na pwedeng makuha ng mga Filipinos, right? Online, okay? Banggitin muna natin yung kung anong skills ang kailangan, right? Let's see. Tabi ko lang sandali itong mga... let me see my teleworking and education. Alright. Wait, let me just mention first, okay. Yung mga prominent skills ng workers online, I have a list. I've had it here for a while, but tinago-tago. Ayan, ito na. Okay. Yan. Let's put some, wait, let me just put this behind, okay. Alright. Ay, mali. Sorry. Sorry. On top. Okay, yan. Alright. Sige. Prominent skills of online Filipino workers. Okay, let's talk about this, alright? Mga online jobs na pwedeng makuha ng mga Filipinos. Anong mga skills ang hinahanap? Okay? We always get asked, what skills Filipino? Yung mga virtual assistants, kung ano daw, what they should be good at. And to be honest, okay, mahaba ang listahan. Yung Philippines, ito yung listahan. Philippines virtual assistants, anong kailangan? Sige, talakayin natin ngayon naman muna yung mga trabaho kasi ang tagal na nitong tinatanong sa akin paulit-ulit sa email tsaka sa text. Anong klaseng trabaho ang pwedeng makuha ng Filipinos online, right? At anong klaseng skills, what do they require? Okay, let's go through it at least as much as we can kasi mahaba. The list is long, really. Tapos ang tagal pang, okay? The list is long. Siyempre nasabi na natin before yung tungkol sa virtual assistants, right? Okay? Anong klase? Virtual assistants. Anong requirement? Okay, yan. Virtual assistants. Okay, ang kailangan dyan, pag virtual assistant ka, you can do data entry, okay, research, okay. Pwede ka rin, okay, mag ano ng correspondence, right? Of course, appointments ng iyong mga boss, right? And of course, virtual assistant means you can have your boss living anywhere in the world. Kasi yan ang uso rin ngayon. Nag-hire sila ng, of course, because we speak English, they hire secretaries or executive assistants or virtual assistants from the Philippines working from home. Tapos ang boss mo, Australia or America or anywhere in the world. Ang sampulan ko lang kayo ng mga, kasi there's a job site, no? Ang tawag dyan, Online Jobs PH, where you can put your profiles, okay? Where you can actually register there and put your profiles para kayo ma-hire, alright? Ito, pakita ko yung example na wala kasi dati kong nilagay. Ito ang example, ito sa site na Online Jobs, right? Ng virtual assistant. Hold on a second, sorry. Okay. Online Jobs, okay? To a virtual assistant. Okay, let me just get it so you can see kung ano yung credentials, alright? Sige. Baba ko na ito muna dito, alright? And let me get, to show you kung ano yung qualifications at kung ano yung pwede nyo i-post na kakayahan nyo dito sa Online Jobs PH. Online Jobs PH is an online parang recruitment agency or manpower site, hindi ma agency. Okay, well, it's a company, okay, that showcases talent pool, okay. Online, what is it? Where's my online VA? Bakit nawala? Online VA. Bakit? Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Sandali lang. Pasensya na. Sandali. Ba't nawala yung aking... Where did it go? Okay. Save that. I saved it on topics, online jobs. Okay. Alright. Okay. I got it again. Sige, I'll get it again. Pasensya na. Okay. So, ang itsura ng... Pwede ka mag-register ng resume mo or yung offer mo, yung sarili mo, services mo online, sa Online Jobs PH. And this is how you can, jobs, okay. This is how you can offer, okay? There you go. Ayan, okay. See? Can you see this? Ayan. Ganyan ang itsura. Okay? Data entry, order fulfillment as a virtual assistant. Okay? You can register here sa Online Jobs PH. Okay? Lagyan ng picture nyo. Short copy or text about what you can offer for that position. Data entry, order fulfillment, kayang gawin. Expected salary, 20,000 a month or $400 give and take, okay? Tapos, sasabihin mo rin availability mo, 20 hours a week. Tapos, of course, your experience, dyan mo na i-highlight yung what you can do or what you have been doing as a virtual assistant or as an executive assistant in the regular way of working, okay? So, gaya nitong walang pangalan, 2 years of virtual assistant experience, doing order fulfillment, 1 year inventory tracker, and Facebook moderator. Wow. Social media manager na rin siya for 20,000 pesos. Well, of course, if you're a noted freelancer or whatever, you can command a higher salary as I had spoken and wrote about in my blog, okay? Pag-expert ka na kasi at marami ka na experience, pwede mo nang taasan yung rate mo na i-charge. Ito isa pa, virtual assistant, Google Ads, tsaka data naman ang ginagawa niya. SMM or social media manager, kaya niyang gawin. Expected salary, 25,000 a month or $500 a month. At pareho itong may bachelor's degree. Okay, itong isa naman, si 25,000, okay siya magtrabaho 30 hours per week. Itong isa, 20 hours per week at 20,000. So, parang pareho lang. Kaya na mas maraming hours mo. So, yung 5,000 na tinaas nitong isa na trabaho is tama lang do sa more hours siyang nagre-require. Okay? So, ito yung itsura ng site ng Online Jobs PH. Okay? So, mga naghahanap ng work, freelancer or online, you can register dyan sa Online Jobs PH. Ito yung sa virtual assistant jobs, okay? So that's one job na hinahanap nowadays, okay? Is online jobs, alright? Ano pa? Sunod? Oops, sorry. Yung nanay ko. Yung wala. Okay, ang sunod naman ay Philippine Data Entry Specialist. Kasama na rin yan sa kanina sa VA. Okay, Philippines Project Managers. Okay, project managers naman. Ano ang capabilities ng isang project manager? Alright, so let's look into that. Okay, ito project manager. Project manager naman. Okay. Alright, ang project manager naman, sandali na. Okay, ayan, project manager. Project manager, pwede rin virtual assistant. Okay. They can also do human resources, pwede rin accounting. So, ang pag-VA kasi, no, nag-encompass ng maraming trabaho. Pag virtual assistant ka, kailangan din marami kang pwedeng gawin, right? Okay, data entry rin kasi kasama na rin sa pag-virtual assistant Data entry, pwede ka rin maging project manager, pwede ka rin maging researcher, appointment setter, tsaka Excel expert. Lahat yan ginagawa ng VA, okay? Ayun, pwede ka rin maging recruitment assistant sa Philippines ng country na yon, okay? And of course, pwede ka rin executive assistant for that matter. So, yan ang sa office and administration na trabaho na pwede nyo mahanap. Okay? Okay? As a prominent skill ng Filipino sa virtual assistant. Okay? So, pinag-uusapan natin yung prominent skills ng mga Pinoy para ma-hire. Okay? So, lagay natin dito yan. Para malaman na ito, pinag-uusapan natin today. Okay? Prominent skills ng Filipinos. What field pa? Okay? See? Teleworking tsaka education. Ayan pa, educational attainment. Okay, closely linked to household income. It is another key in differentiating the factors in the share of household with workers na nag-switch from, ito naman yung mga nag-switch from working in the office to teleworking, alright? Percentage of households by income with adults who switched to telework because of the coronavirus pandemic. Oh, ito yung income bracket. Ang source nito ay ang US Census Bureau Household Plus Pulse Service, okay? 200,000 and above ang sweldo, 73%. So, actually, sinasabi nila na lumaki yung kita, mas malaki yung kita ng mga nag-work from home. Well, I think I can attest to this fact, no? Which is because I actually, like ako, I have actually more work than before, alright? Than before the pandemic. Ngayon, mas marami akong trabaho. So, ano pa ang mga trabaho na pwedeng ng skilled Filipino workers? Alright. Ito. Anahin natin ulit. To the top. Ano ba yan? Bakit naman? Okay. Alright, here. What other jobs? Philippines, mga writers, copywriters, lalo na tong pandemic na to. A lot of the jobs are the ones that are being done online kasi nga social distancing. Philippines, mga writers, copywriters, bloggers, transcriptionists, ebook writers, okay? Editors, ghostwriters, yan ang mga trabaho na ng mga skilled Filipino workers na pwedeng magawa, okay? These are the prominent skills of online Filipino workers, okay? Philippines, mga PHP programmers, mga Magento developers, Philippines iOS developers, mga app developers, yan, mga sa IT, mga engineer, right? As much as mga artists, mga graphic artists. These are the kind of Filipino skills online that are now in demand, okay, na i-hire. And of course, when you think about it, no, globally, yung Filipina na marunong mag-English ay mas competitive na makakuha ng trabaho online, virtually, right? Because now we know how to speak English. Sans the idea of hiring virtual assistants here in the Philippines, yung mga sekretarya nila, or yun nga, project managers, pwede rin. Nag-umpisa yan, di ba, doon sa call center nga, na yung nilipat dito yung mga call center because we know how to speak English. Ganun din ngayon yung mga freelance na jobs, right? Na pwedeng gawin from home. Kasi nga, meron tayong edge because we speak English, alright? We speak the language, the universal language. So, yan. Yan yung mga listahan ng mga skills, alright? So, mag-message na rin kayo sa akin. I will also send you sa messenger yung mga listahan, tsaka kung ano yung mga detailed na credentials na kailangan ng mga tao na to para sa trabaho na itong mga trabaho nakalista. Alright? Ano pa? Meron pa dito. Okay, ayan. The list goes on. Alright? What other jobs? Ayan. Sa web development naman, of course, we are big on ano talaga, technology, mga mahuhusay. Nangangailangan din ng Philippines Android developer, app developers, like I said, Python developer, C# expert, Bootstrap developers, mobile app developers, Ruby on Rails developer, ASP.NET developers, JavaScript developers, and sa web development naman, web developers, web designers, WordPress developer, Joomla developer, HTML, CSS experts, at saka ano dyan na rin yung mga SEO specialists, alright? So, we can actually say that yung mga IT, okay, yung mga proficient sa IT jobs, or yung mga trabaho na nagre-require ng technology, or pati information systems, yan ang mga trabaho na nakahire virtually. Okay? Alright? So, okay? Very good. So, ayan, nasagot ko na po yung mga requests. Alright? So, balik tayo naman sa issues of the day. Ang ating what's happening in the world, well, as applicable to us here sa Philippines. Alright? Okay, so, okay. Unahin natin to. Ayan, Busy Bee leads digital transformation in the, okay, let's talk about this headline, okay? Busy Bee leads digital transformation in the post-pandemic in the Philippines. Anong ibig sabihin, right? Ito ang news today, all right? That lumabas sa inquirer.net. Busy Bee leads digital transformation in the post-pandemic Philippines. As the research around the digital transformation grows at the onset of this COVID-19 pandemic, ang paghanap ng mga straightforward solutions to companies that encounter hardships that is talagang challenging, okay? That's why BCB, ito yung company, di ba, na dati di-deliver ng mga pagkain, di ba? Or mga commodities or para rin siyang e-commerce, okay? BCB, together with JCI, Perlas Pasay, Rotaract Club of San Antonio de Padua, and the Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Park, ASEAN Youth Organization Philippines, Asian African Chambers of Commerce and Industry, at ang Inquirer.net, Philippine Star, Business World, ABS-CBN News, Channel, DZMM Teleradyo, and when in Manila, they put together a 3-part webinar series, okay, which delved on coping with the accelerated digitalization. Kasi nga, 'di ba? Everyone had to go digital, and nagkaroon naman ng mga problema to do that because kailangan minadali at saka wala mang masyadong kaalaman naman yung ibang mga negosyo at companies regarding digitalizing. Okay, so this webinar is supposed to provide the most valuable and up-to-date information about digital transformation, okay? All in one place. More than 5,000 known professionals and individuals from concerned government agencies and the private sector joined and established a cohesive and integrated strategic action in order to help and educate organizations, diba, on how to rapidly innovate and take advantage of new digital tools and leverage digital services to emerge from the pandemic crisis. Yun nga kasi, maraming negosyo, maraming trabaho, ang kinailangang mag-digitalize or to be online, yung mga ibang companies, okay, wala naman silang in-house mga IT or wala silang masyadong kaalaman. And so this webinar was formed, okay, to inform and educate the public regarding this, okay, and address the problems that they encountered, okay. Empowering organizations with digital tools, 2021 was staged noong July 22, tsaka August 5, tsaka August 12, okay. Ito yung inorganize ng BCP, okay. Over the course of the 3 webinars, presentations tsaka discussions demonstrated the technology's strategic importance as a critical component of our businesses and not just a source of co-efficiencies in order to stay competitive in this new business normal at saka economic environment, okay? Yung first part ng series focused on the topics on SMS and Viber marketing. Of course, SMS is texting, okay? And Viber is the app, a social media app, okay? And the e-commerce and web development with speakers and panelists from the National Economic Development Authority, Dr. Dexter Galban, my BCB Incorporated Head of AI Chatbot Development Team, Bench Cosme, and Zagana CEO, Joshua Aragon. They provided insights on how to get the message across, okay, the Philippine archipelago and the future of physical offices and shops post-pandemic. Okay? Pinag-usapan yun. Part 2 naman provided the theme, information systems and artificial intelligence or AI, tsaka yung mga chatbots na nakikita naman natin ngayon everywhere sa social media or pag pumunta ka sa Lazada or Shopee, may mga chatbot doon. Yan ang sumasagot sa inyo sa questions nyo. No? Pero syempre, iba pa rin yung gusto mong may nakaka-chat ka na buhay na tao rather than robot kasi nakaano yung mga templated questions lang, right? Which is anticipated questions. As well as, syempre customer service pa rin feeling natin dapat live person. Pero lahat na automated na. Ang doon, automated na nga matagal pa rin. Parang pag tumawag ka sa PLDT or sometimes even sa BDO or anything, Meralco, basta automated, yung PLDT or kahit sa cable company, tagal-tagal, haba-haba ng tugtog mag-antay. Okay? Okay, as well as the virtual event platform which tackle the future of business operations. Ito yung ginawa nitong webinar na to. Saka yung the new normal approach in hosting events, di ba? Kasi ngayon, yung mga launches and stuff, lahat virtual na, okay? Yung mga trade show, virtual na. So, dito sa webinar na to, tinakal lahat yun, okay? Yung physical offices, kung paano mangyayari yan after the pandemic. Okay, yung part 2 nga, yung information systems and AI chatbot, as well as the virtual event platform, which was tackled. The future of business operations and the new normal approach nga to hosting these events. With guest speakers from the DTI, Kuya Bohol, the Tourism Promotions Board, Attorney Maria Antoinette Velasco Aliones, and Lamudi Group Philippines CEO Kenneth Stern. Okay, Lamudi ba or Lamudi? The third part covered the topics on cybersecurity, which is really important kasi ang daming identity theft, ang daming hinahack ng mga debit cards. Ako na nga yung biktima nun. Tsaka kasi pag bibili tayo online, di ba, binibigay minsan yung CVS code sa likod. Ano tayo dyan, daw talaga kasi ang dali-daling sumingit ng hacker. Okay? For some reason talaga nagagawa. Patuloy. Kahit na nga mga bangko nahahack, di ba, yung sistema. Alright? So, third topic covered the topics on cybersecurity and data privacy with panelists and speakers from the Department of Information and Communications Technology, which is the DICT, Dr. Thelma Villamorel, BCB Cybersecurity Head Irenaeus Laszlo Legueza, and the National Privacy Commission, NPC Jansen Esguera, who established awareness on cybersecurity in the Philippines and how organizations can secure its information online throughout the whole event, okay? Yung mga attendees, mga speakers and panelists shared their opinions, thoughts, and suggestions with a mission to help individuals and businesses adapt to the digital transformation, okay? Tapos para ma-ensure yung business continuity and continue to deliver public services during this time of crisis, okay, and beyond. Mula nung inumpisahan tong BCB noong 2009, it has helped build infinite opportunities for the country and the world by harnessing the infinite dynamics of technology and innovation. With technological capabilities constantly advancing and customer expectations are on the rise, the need to streamline internal efficiencies have been ever present. Ang problema dyan kasi, no, hindi naging digital ready ang marami kasi nga nabigla naman, right? Nabigla. So, parang yung sa educational system, di ba? Yung pag-transform or pag-migrate from face-to-face learning to online, technology pa rin yun. Okay, and ayan, kita ko na yung sarili ko. And apektado pa rin. Hi, Jake. Good morning. Happy birthday. Ay, punyama. Sorry. Hi there, Angelica. Nice to see you. Hello there, Jake. Hello, everyone. Okay. So ayan, itong BCB ay malaking ang naitulong, okay, sa pag-advance ng teknolohiya dito sa Pilipinas since 2009, okay? Becoming digital ready demands several high-level preparations kasi. Ang BCB provided an agile digital support strategy and a place for digital in the core business model. Beginning with mobile, okay, BCB is one of the few top aggregators in the country, servicing global OTT clients like Google, Yahoo, Facebook, Twitter, yung WhatsApp, Apple, pati Zoom, and a lot more. With its proprietary products in SMS, also text, specifically brand TXT and Power Blast, ang BCB has become the most trusted and most reliable provider, ayun pa nga pala, sorry, of SMS applications in the country, hindi e-commerce. Yung BCB ang nagpauso ng, diba, mass texting, right? At, as a platform to sell our products and also to make our services known, okay? Specifically nga yung brand text tsaka Power Blast. BCB Brand TXT is the newest SMS gateway platform that offers a unique form of brand recognition, all right? Okay? While at the same time making communication more professional. Itong platform na to covers over 900 mobile networks across 180 countries. It boasts a wide range of fully set and user-friendly web SMS features along with an API. Kasi nga, naalala ko tuloy kasi yung BCB kasi na-affiliate niya sa pagte-text ng mga mobile pag-order ng food, kaya bigla na-associate ko sa pagkain. Pero yun na nga pala, sila yung mismong SMS platform to do yung mga mass texting and stuff, okay? It boasts of a wide range of fully set and user-friendly web SMS features, along with an API for easy integration with any application website, okay? Ang brand TXT is widely used for welcome SMS, payment reminders, ito yung mga announcement, transaction alerts, birthday greetings, and a lot more, okay? Yung brand TXT application offers endless possibilities for automated and direct communication to ensure that important notifications are delivered efficiently, securely, and directly to your clients. So, ayan, sila yung nagpasimula ng SMS marketing, right? Okay? In the area naman of the web, ang mga produkto ng BCB include domain hosting, VPS, dedicated servers, emails, web designs, web development, pati e-commerce, kung yan na-mention ko kanina, e-commerce naman talaga sila, SSL, web vulnerability, and a lot more. As a top choice of many sensitive government agencies for their website redesign projects, BCB prides itself as a platinum member of PhilJeps, an iGov-compliant company, as an official partner of Actionetics and Rapid7. Okay? So, yung BCB assures the quality of its products because of its staff expertise, which is composed of veteran developers such as web designers, web developers, graphic designers, and like I said, ito ang mga trabaho ngayon na sikat, right? Anything related to IT and doing graphics and doing marketing, in fact, digital marketing or social media marketing, ayan, in demand ngayon sa mga naghahanap ng trabaho online, alright? Mag-freelance kayo, pwede rin. And actually, of course, hindi naman sa tinuturoan ko kayong mag-cheat sa trabaho niyo, pero because most of the people are also working online, especially mga graphic artists, mga systems engineers, you can actually moonlight, sorry for the word, moonlight, or even if nagtatrabaho kayo for your company, you can still also get a freelance job or an extra side gig, by doing graphics, okay, or doing social media management on your free time, alright? Tsaka kasi kung hindi kayo full-time naman na 8 hours naka-devote sa trabaho nyo online, yan, pwede nyong pag-chop-chop-chopin yung time nyo or i-manage nyo yung time nyo to be doing something else. Or, just like me, I'm doing a lot of other things, not just, I don't just write and do copywriting, I do social media management. Also, I also do content. I write content for people's websites. Okay. At the same time, of course, I'm teaching online English. I'm also training online. So those things, pag freelancer ka, magagawa mo yung hati-hatiin yung oras. And of course, I'm broadcasting here every day sa inyo. Right? So, itong BCB, okay, ay nakakatulong nga sa pag-aggregate at pag-digitalize ng isang kumpanya because one-stop shop na siya eh, okay? Aside from its command of all things on the web, BCB also delved into software reselling, being an authorized reseller of big global software such as Google, Microsoft, QuickBooks, Adobe, Zoom, and many more. So, it made its way to being the top software reseller in the country. Galing. To further put its foot in the doors of the future, BCB is also a player in the world of digital marketing, providing different types of digital marketing services nga like email marketing, mobile responsive websites, web security, chat messaging, SEO, optimization, social media management, and a lot more. Tsaka yung SMS, sending those um, email blasts and text blasts. So, kasi nga yung traditional media are slowly becoming obsolete. BCB stepped up to engage in this fast-growing digital media. So, so, so hindi lang, of course, hindi lang ngayon BCB ang kayang gumawa niyan, marami na. Pero ito yung news natin about BCB na sinashare ko lang sa inyo. Okay? Because of this webinar na hinost nila. Okay? Sabi sa BCB, ng BCB, by 2023, BCB hopes more and more organizations will have adopted the new digital and will be considered digitally determined or committed to the goal of fully adopting and implementing digital tools sa kanilang mga negosyo, business models, and digital product services. Sabi ng BCB, as a homegrown Filipino, I strongly believe that our country can realize its full potential because we have diverse local talents and unique ability to cope with pivotal changes as shown in our history. Oo naman nga, resilient ang Filipinos di ba? We rise above calamities, we rise above insurgencies, we rise above adversities, right? The digital transformation and online revolution is just one of the many paths our nation can succeed by equipping our workforce with digital skills and supporting the new generation of startups in their innovation. Diba? Sabi, at the end of itong webinar series na ginawa ng BCB, it signaled the beginning of a new paradigm of impactful projects that will help support the Philippine digital economy and in the long run benefit our countrymen, di ba? So, yan ang headline tungkol sa digital transformation ng Philippines as in the eyes of the BCB, the company, okay? Dahil sa ginawa nilang webinar to address this, okay? Thank you. All right. So, isa pang headline ko is itong si Fetal, ito sa tabi ko, si Fetal Verma. Okay, tapos na itong si digital na yan. Palis muna natin siya. Okay, yan. So, Sunstar, okay? Si Naomi Fetalvero. Okay, ang ganda yung mga learnings ko sa kanyang nung nabasa ko tong featured article or news article na ito. And I want to share it with you guys, okay? Okay, wait a minute. Okay. This is lumabas sa Sunstar. She's a columnist. So, ang title, Two Empty Bottles, siya ng column niya. Alright? Sabi niya, when COVID-19 struck the world, okay, the thought of change was frightening. Okay? When world leaders resorted to drastic measures, instituting never-before heard-of protocols. Yun na nga yung isa na doon yung pagsasara ng mga eskwelahan at linipat at ginawang modular or online education. The life-changing phenomenon has not only altered our landscape, but pinago nito ang ating mga mindset. Agree? Totoo naman talaga. While we are trying to assess how we have been managing the changes, how about looking into the meaning of the change? Itong sabi ni Naomi Fetalvero. The greatest discovery during this pandemic has nothing to do with the variants and the vaccines, okay? Ang nagbago ay ang attitude ng mga tao. And I agree, right? Someone said, believe that you possess significant reserves of health, energy, and endurance, and your belief will create the fact. Well, I think, ano na yan, di ba? I think, therefore I am. Yun yung saying na yun, no? Tama naman yun. Pag inisip mo na inisip na ganun, magiging reality yun, okay? The fact is that we are still alive and can still contribute to the meaning of the change, okay? Sabi ni Fitalvero, our tired health workers could get some inspiration from one Alberta Flanders who said, sometimes only a change of viewpoint is needed to convert a tiresome duty into an interesting opportunity. Di ba? Oh, di ba? Ang ganda. Sometimes only a change of viewpoint or yung mindset is needed para mo mapalitan yung pag-iisip mo tungkol sa isang nakakapagod na trabaho into an interesting opportunity or possibility, right? Okay? Sabi pa ni Fitalvero, we focus much on managing the change. Managing the change versus giving meaning to the change, right? When we faced retrenchment, kung natanggal tayo sa trabaho, okay? Naghanap tayo ng ibang mga ways to feed our families that meant survival, right? As much as a lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of people also changed their jobs and found ways to fend, okay? And yun nga, a big part of that yung mga merong computers, nakakita sila ng mga opportunities online, right? At di naman sa mga dating may tindahan na nagsara yung mga physical stores or restaurants or businesses, they all transferred online then, right? Because nandiyo dyan ngayon is to be seen online because hindi ka na nga pinupuntahan dahil sa social distancing and the ECQ rules, right? So, when faced with the difficult decision as to whether or not we should go back to working abroad, okay, we found other ways to feed our families. We swallowed our pride and got in line for the community pantry. Di ba yung mga iba, yun. Kumilan sa community pantry, nag-antay ng ayuda. Yung iba naman, nisip nila, babalik mo sila sa abroad. We weighed the pros and cons in order to give our family the best of both worlds. We stayed home and became small business entrepreneurs, okay? Yung mga OFW na bumalik, na nag-invest sila sa mga properties here. Ayun, inasikaso na nila yung kanilang mga properties, yung mga rentals, or to establish small businesses, mag-umpisa ng mga maliliit na negosyo to sustain themselves in this pandemic. Okay? Homeschooling. Ayan ang pinaka-difficult na adjustment talaga, sa totoo lang. It became a difficult adjustment. Online learning, modular learning, whether it's that distance learning per se, as napag-usapan na natin before, it put its toll o nagkaroon ng stress yan, hindi lang sa estudyante, kundi sa guro din at sa magulang, okay? It was a difficult adjustment for both parents and children. And sinabi ni Fetalbero, and diba, napag-usapan ko na yan paulit-ulit. That meant kasi that parents are now very much involved in their children's education and academic development. Forced to good yung magulang kasi nga hindi pumapasok sa physical school eh. Ikaw na ngayon yung teacher, right? Work from home meant parents needed to schedule the household chores in between doing the work. Yun na nga, nasa bahay ka na, lalo na kung working mommy ka, alright? Yung mga anak ka, may asawa ka, eh, nasa bahay na ngayon yung mga anak mo. So yeah, like for example, if that, it's like me, I'm working from home, but then of course now I'm with my partner, of course, and my son. You know, thank God lang kasi yung aking fiancé ay magaling magluto. So siya ang nagluluto, but otherwise yung mga ibang nanay dyan, of course na hindi naman mga donya ng tahanan na may mga yaya or mga cook. In between doing their jobs, they have to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for their families, right? And do the household chores. Dapat, of course, pag working from home na lahat, tulong-tulong na sa household chores, right? Kasi working from home meant parents needed to schedule household chores, otherwise chaotic not to organize the management of the home. Dahil yung pa, tuturuan mo pa yung anak mo kung nag-homeschool ka, di ba? When a former taxi driver decided to quit working as one and opted to stay home, it simply meant that he valued, for the most part, yung kanyang safety at protection against the virus, tsaka yung family niya. Kasi kung driver ka nga, ayun nga, kahit na yung riders, yung grab drivers, yung jeepney drivers, they run the risk of bringing the virus home to their families, getting the infection from the passengers alone, di ba? It is for the same reason that health workers would rather be accommodated elsewhere or sleep muna in the hotel or sa dorm nila than go home because they run the risk of contaminating members of their family. Okay? In Tokyo, my students nga, no, in Japan, yung mga nagtatrabaho or nag-aaral sa Tokyo and Osaka and mga nag-office, they have not seen their families for more than a year. Yung mga nanay at tatay nila because they don't want to infect they're old people. They're mga lolo, lola, or mommy, daddy. So they sacrificed not going to lumuwas doon sa parang probinsya or ang tawag nila ng prefecture para makita yung kanilang mga magulang. Of course, virtual na lang lahat. Pero syempre, iba yung face-to-face na gusto mong maakap yung magulang mo. Kasi naalala ko tuloy, nalungkot ako. Like, like my sisters alone. My father passed away, not from COVID, last year in July. But it is during the pandemic situation. Syempre, hindi na nakauwi yung mga kapatid ko. Kasi nga, they were just here in January of that year when we had a reunion, which was parang goodbye salvo ng tatay ko. Pero yung nasa Pilipinas, yung sarili kong ate, right, did not see my dad's last, for months before that, or month or so. The last time, siguro, she saw my dad was months before he passed. I mean, was January of 2020. Tapos nga, my father passed away in July. So, March tayo nag-lockdown. March, April, May, June. So, for months, my ate, my sister did not see us or my dad. And it was so sad kasi nga, ayaw to infect each other, right? Or it was so scary, bago pa lang yung virus noon. It's still scary now. It's actually scarier. But, my baby sister who was in Makati kasi sa Marikina kami nakatira, she risked nung bumaba yung lockdown nung June of last year. At least she visited pa my dad dun sa amin kasi my dad's with me, no? Magkasama kami sa Marikina. At sa bahay namin magkalapit. So nakita pa niya, she was so happy because she was able to visit my dad kahit na hindi mo naakap. At least kahit from afar or malayo siya, social distancing, nadalaw nila yung daddy ko. Pero yun ang naging mga problema na ayaw mo ma-infect or ma-affect yung mga pamilya mo. That's why hindi kayo nagkita. And ako rin, up to now, I haven't seen my sister, my ate, his family, except for before the lockdown, nung lumuwas sa Manila, itong fiancé ko, na-meet niya yung family ko. That was the last time I saw my sister, which was, physically, my ate was February of last year. Or January, was it January? Yeah, February. Ay, hindi pala. Yeah, something like that, okay? So anyway, managing the pandemic entails not only the acceptance of the change, but also understanding the necessity of the change, the need for the change, okay? Kasi wala tayong choice. We have to change and adapt, okay? We must therefore learn to appreciate the change. Di ba? Kagaya ng sinabi ko noon, we should not be sulking or mulling over kung ano yung nawala sa atin, kung ano yung dati nating buhay bago ng pandemic. Tama na from that, di ba? We move on from that. Kung hindi mawawala yung depression, hindi mawawala yung kalungkutan, right? Hello there, Felisa Malibiran. Good morning. She's watching all the way from Calamba City. Thank you very much. Nagmumuni-muni pa ako, nalungkot ako dahil naalala ko yung daddy kong nag-pass away last year, tsaka itong situation ng pandemic. Pero like I said, we must embrace the change. We must understand the need for the change from the normal to the new normal because it is what we have to do in order for us to be able to move on, di ba? Huwag tayong mag-sulk, huwag tayong mag-mal into ano yung mga nawala sa atin or ano yung dati nating buhay bago ng pandemic, okay? We must learn to appreciate the change, okay? There are instances though when the change will involve spending money. Okay? Like nung nagkaroon ng executive order requiring mga PUV owners to install purifiers. Nowadays, every penny counts. Diba? So, ayun ang dun eh. Yung mga business owners, yung mga restaurants, kailangan maglagay ng mga divisions. So that's what happened. Okay? Pero, tama itong si Fetalbero na we have to adapt. Okay? we have to change our mindset. And that is what's important. Sometimes only a change of viewpoint is needed to convert a tiresome duty into an interesting opportunity. Sabi yan ni Alberta Flanders. Tama naman, okay? We must focus on managing the change versus giving meaning to the change, okay? When we face nung tayo natanggal sa trabaho dahil sa pandemya, 'di ba? Dapat okay, alam ko hindi madali, pero maghanap ng trabaho, especially in this pandemia. Pero yun na nga, binigay ko lang yung mga listahan of na mga Filipino skills na kailangan na pwede kang ma-hire online. Alright? Doon naman sa hindi, of course, makakatrabaho online, mga iba nagnegosyo, di ba, nag-umpisa sila ng liit na negosyo, lalo na ngayon, pagkain ang negosyo na kumikita, right? Sell it online. Anything that you can cook, any expertise then that you can do, that you can train online, pwede mong magawa, gawin mo. Yung mga pagkain, nowadays, di ba? Because delivery ang importante. Of course, lumakas ang business ng Grab, ng Lalamove, ng everything, pag-deliver. Pero yung mga nagbebenta ng pagkain, kahit na from the house lang nagluluto, ano lang yan lahat, digital marketing, right? Kaya mag-invest ka lang kung hindi ka marunong mag-isa mag-layout ng mga graphics, yun, maraming freelancers din na nagkaroon ng trabaho dahil sila yung naglo-layout ng marketing materials online. So, tama itong sinabi ni Fetalvero, we must focus on managing the change, okay, versus giving meaning to the change, okay? When we are faced with a difficult decision, whether we are to close na our business or develop our business or improve our business and make it matter or apply it online, yun ang mga decision na kinailangan gawin ng mga negosyante, alright? We stayed at home, diba? So, hamanap tayo ng paraan para makapagtrabaho tayo even if we're staying at home. And yun na nga, yung mga virtual jobs nandyan, tsaka pati yung virtual marketing of goods and services. Okay? Homeschooling, of course, online education, kailangan mag-adjust lahat, lalong-lalo na yung magulang. Okay? So, pati yung mga health workers, diba, natin, yung mga anak natin na mga frontliners, sila yung umiiwas na makahawa. That's why most of them nagko-quarantine or nagsistay muna sa hotel bago umuwi pag bakasyon, right? Because they're all mindful of the dangers and the perils of infecting your familia, okay? So, managing the pandemic entails not only the acceptance of the change, but also understanding the necessity of the change, okay? We must therefore learn to appreciate this change and live harmoniously and peacefully and safely in this new normal way of life. And of course, katulong natin dyan ang technology, right? Kasi nga, marami tayong magagawa gamit ang teknolohiya to fend in this new normal. Okay? So, with that, I end this episode today, okay, to talk about that. At yung dalawang headline na binanggit ko, yung Busy Bee, tsaka itong si Naomi Fetalvero, yung kanyang mga sinabi na naapektuhan naman ako nag-effect sa akin ng good way. Maraming salamat, Miss Naomi Fetalvero, for those thoughts on the changes. Okay? Changing the mindset in this pandemic. Okay? Maraming salamat. And of course, feel free to field your questions and suggestions on what you want to talk about through my email, which is jbautista@gmail.com, or through messaging me, okay, or through my Facebook, okay. Add me on Facebook, JC Bautista, of course. And para dun sa mga naka-miss ng episodes, of course, nasa YouTube na kami. The Broad Streamcast Communicators channel is on YouTube. And please like and subscribe and spread the word also so that we can also share our knowledge and expertise and our ideas and our suggestions and our kaalaman sa teknolohiya at sa mga iba-iba pang bagay. At may maraming mga iba-iba naming mga programa na nakakatulong. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share po. Okay? Thank you very much. So, thank you to the people who joined me today. And of course, shout out to my family, my Bautista family in Manila. I miss my sisters and brothers so much. Si Julius Bautista, who works for a company that na tumutulong sa infrastructure and using solar and sustainable energy. And also Jenny Bautista Winnicky, wife to George Winnicky. Sila yung mga uh, propagators ng Kali Negosyo, ng Go Negosyo, nagme-mentor din sila sa mga tao na gusto mag-umpisa ng negosyo, and of course they started Potato Corner and si George Winnicky, and they also have Tokyo Tempura now as a business, and they also mentor people. So thank you very much everyone for joining me today. And wag mawawala ng, of course, as I always say, keep faith. At the end, three things should remain in our lives, which is faith, pananampalataya, hope, pag-asa, and love for everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock, same time. All right? Thank you very much, and have a good day. Enjoy your lunch. Okay? At of course, sa aking family, my immediate family now, my Kiani and Jenny. I'm shouting out hello to them. Okay? And of course, yung Lakap family dito sa Pampanga who are always supportive also. Thank you very much. Felisa Malibiran, your mother was a Bautista from Hagone, Bulacan. I know that there's Bautistas in Bulacan, there's Bautistas in Cavite. Itong sila Bong Revilla, Bautista yan eh. Really. Schoolmate ko pa yung sister niya sa Stella Maris, si Gracie. Tsaka si Andeng, my friend. Si Andeng ang ng Antipolo. Okay? Very good. Thank you so much, all right, for joining us, Felisa. And Angelica Paz, Jake Elizar, at kung sino pa hindi ko makitang mga pangalan. Thank you very much and have a good day, everyone. Kita-kita tayo muli bukas. Thank you.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat.